Welcome to Play PKN, the weekly video bulletin of the top news stories on PKN Packaging News, Australia's media hub for the packaging industry. I'm PKN's publisher Lindy Hewson, and this week's episode is brought to you by Filton Packaging, your trusted Australian flexible packaging manufacturer, delivering quartz technology for sharper detail, smoother solids, and gravure-level print quality. This week we begin with news from Detpak, part of the Australian family-owned Detmold Group, which has opened a multi-million-dollar manufacturing facility in Spartanburg, South Carolina, to produce paper-based packaging for major quick-service restaurant customers in the United States. The 16,300 square metre facility is currently undergoing equipment commissioning, with full production scheduled to begin in August. Detpak says local manufacturing will improve supply chain reliability, reduce lead times, and provide greater operational flexibility for its US customers. Detmold's group CEO, Sasha Detmold-Cox, said the facility would enable the company to better support customers with locally manufactured products and strengthen its commitment to the US market, where it has supplied customers from international plants for more than 20 years. Next up, the Australian Packaging and Processing Machinery Association Chair, Robert Marguccio, has announced that he will step down as chair and from the board of directors following the association's AGM in October, bringing to a close some 2 decades of service. Robert Marguccio joined the APPMA board in September 2006 and has served as chair for the past 2 years. During his tenure on the board, Marguccio helped broaden the association's focus beyond packaging to include processing and supported its transition from the Australian Packaging Machinery Association to the Australian Packaging and Processing Machinery Association. And of course, that is also the owner of the big trade show, APEX. A new chair is expected to be elected following the October meeting. In beverage news, Suntory Oceania has marked its first year of operations in Australia, reporting growth in ready-to-drink beverages, RTDs, increased local production and investment in manufacturing. The company says it is now Australia's second largest RTD supplier. It launched 21 new alcohol and non-alcohol products during its first year and increased production by 36%. In that time, it packaged RTDs into more than 252 million cans and bottles in Australia, with all of its RTD products now manufactured locally at its $400 million carbon-neutral manufacturing facility in Queensland. Meanwhile, another beverage giant, the Coca-Cola company, has unveiled a new global visual identity system for Coca-Cola that will be introduced across more than 200 markets, with refreshed packaging and brand assets designed to create a more consistent consumer experience. The system places greater emphasis on Coca-Cola's signature red and white color palette, dynamic ribbon, Arden Square, and Spencerian script. The rollout has begun across Latin America, Europe, the Middle East, and Asia, although the company has not provided a timeline for an Australian rollout yet. And with foodpro 2026 opening in Melbourne this weekend, we have heard from several packaging and processing suppliers who are preparing to showcase new technology. Heat and Control will introduce the Chia THS washdown metal detector to the Australian market, marking the system's local trade show debut. Epson will exhibit on-demand color labeling and thermal printing systems designed to help food and beverage manufacturers support compliance, reduce label waste, and produce labels in-house. And Result Group will demonstrate coding, labeling, and traceability technologies, including laser coding, linerless labeling, QR-enabled product information, and its plug-and-play traceability platform. PKN will, of course, be there with our stablemate food and drink business on the ground filing reports, and we look forward to seeing you there. And that is all we have time for today, folks. For more on these and other stories, head over to packagingnews.com.au. Thank you to our sponsor, Filton Packaging, and thanks to you, as ever, for watching.